Hey everybody, another episode of the WoW Collector. This time we're in Blackwing Lair. The third time we're in here. This is the first boss, Razorgore. Kind of covered some of the mechanics last time. Um, he is the keeper of the Black Dragonflight. Kind of an odd idea. I don't know why they'd put their most precious resource in the first room, but hey, whatever works, right? First boss, he doesn't drop anything for our hunter this time. We are sitting at 30.30%, almost one third of the raid opened up. I do need to get a lot of my tunes leveled so that way we can really start powering these through. I don't know if I'm going to buy some boosts or what I'm going to do. Still haven't decided quite yet how I want to get some of my tank classes, particularly the paladin and the druid and the death knight, up to 120. Bracers of Ten Storms of the Shaman, Bindings of Transcendence for the Priest, and Blood Fraying Bracers for the Rogue all dropped. Those, the Rogue Bracers did drop the first time in here. Just kind of as an FYI. We are on Vaelastrasz. Let's see what she drops this time. Just updating my spreadsheet here real quick. We do get the Netherwind belt, which dropped the first time as well. Nemesis belt, which also dropped this first time, and the Waistband of Wrath. So this is our third run, but in the first run, similar drops, somewhat across the board. In all honesty, and I'll walk us through those. But first fight here, we are going to get drops we've already gotten. Just kind of documenting things and seeing what we do. So we get the Netherwind belt again, Mage belt, Lock belt, and the Warrior belt. Bunch of belts. That's kind of been the theme. First time it was one Lock belt, two Mage belts. Second time was Druid belt. And this time it's just a whole bunch of belts. We're going to really skip ahead after this point just because I want to respect people's time and just kind of show the things we get. Going to go more in depth once we hit the 6th run. That we have 5 under our belts. This is the slow zone, which if you have a Druid or a Rogue, you can go stealth and actually bypass all of this. Makes these runs so much faster. But I just feel like disengage is probably the quickest way to do this. We're going to kill him right here. So he drops a Nemesis boots, Warlock boots, Boots of Transcendence, Priest boots, Bracers of Arcane Accuracy, which is cloth, and another pet. So just looking at what we've gotten, isn't really anything we can glean from this. I mean, yeah, none of these things have dropped previously. So, kind of looking forward. Firemaw does drop the top Dragonhide belt. It's a leather belt. And the Dragonstalker's gauntlets for Hunter. That belt was dropped the first time we came in here. So, we're going to move forward when we get a chance here. Kind of looking at some gear that I got. We're going to start killing the ads in a second. But no real tendencies thus far. I mean, there was a lot of repetition from the first run to this run. So it'll be interesting to see if that in the 5th run we have a lot of similarities. But I do kill all the trash in here because some of the trash BOEs are really hard to find. So yeah, we're going to get the Dragonstalker's gauntlets for my hunter and the Taut Dragonhide belt, which is a leather belt. We are at 30.30. I'm trying to think what the Dragonstalker's gauntlets adds to our all the things score. Doom's Edge right there. Yeah, this is the room right here where it does drop quite a few buy not pick up items. So there's Firemaw, the 4th boss in the raid. Let's take care of him. And let's see what we get. So we're at 31.81%. Getting closer to that 1/3 mark. Alright, so the next two dragons, they do drop a few things as well. So we have Ebonroc and Flamegor. Ebonroc is going to drop the Ebony Flame Gloves, which are cloth, and Malfurion's Blessed Bulwark, which is a leather item. Followed by Flamegor, who drops the Drake Talon Cleaver and the Storm Rage Handguards. I do miss not having sets like this because monks and shamans can share gear, but you know, it can't be choosy. So we're coming up on Ebonroc here. Trash is a little bit lengthy. It's in these weird poles. So we'll see what happens. And I do loot everything. I want that gold. So right now I'm just killing this trash. Now there's three tall I guess you'd call them overseers maybe. Behind them there's a goblin. He does have a chance to drop a melting or smelting um, recipe as well. He's back there just behind the second and third of the womb guards. Here he comes, that guy right there. Didn't get the recipes this time, but he does drop, I think it's for Elementium maybe, smelting that. Alright, so Ebonroc drops the Ebony Flame Gloves for cloth, and Malfurion's Blessed Bulwark, it's a leather item. And so we're gonna kill Flamegor as well. He drops the Drake Talon Cleaver and the Storm Rage Handguards, which are leather. So we'll watch that drop and kind of move on from there. I think my guild chat was getting blown up during shooting this. Trying to remember why I had so many messages to respond to. Let's go kill Flamegor right now. 36.36. So that Drake Talon Cleaver that drops from several bosses, so it gives you the credit on all those bosses. So we went from a 31.8 to now we're at 36.36. We are definitely moving up. So skip ahead a little bit. It's taking a little while. Chromaggus drops the Chromatically Tempered Sword, 2 sets of Stormrage Pauldrons for the Druid, and Angelista's Grasp for Cloth. Now we're going to sprint ahead to fight Nefarion again. He's going to descend, and let's see what we get. We get Breastplate of 10 Storms, a lot of Shaman stuff. Every time I've been here, it's been a Shaman something. Cloak of the Broodlord, Ashkandi's Great Sword of Brotherhood, Bloodfang Hood for the Rogues, Elven Chain Boots, Judgment Breastplate, and the Magic Skull Cuffs, which is a cloth drop. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. This is our third Blackwing run. Happy collecting. Please subscribe if you like what you've seen, and take care all. Be safe.